When was the last time you read a book or a substantial magazine article? Are you even a fan of reading? Do you know the benefits of reading in one's life? I want us to educate ourselves on why it is very important to read. Why it is important to make reading a routine act in our daily lives. Reading isn't just for fun. Reading isn't just for, reading's sake, but we read to equip some knowledge and skills and experiences. Firstly, I'll give you one reason why it's very beneficial, or one reason why you should read. Mental stimulation. Studies have shown that staying mentally stimulated can slow the progress of, or possibly even prevent, Alzheimer's and dementia. Since keeping your brain active and engaged prevents it from losing power. Just like any other muscle in the body, the brain requires exercise to keep it strong and healthy. So the phrase, use it or lose it, is particularly apt when it comes to your mind. Doing puzzles and playing games such as chess have also been found to be helpful with cognitive stimulation. So one reason why I will urge you to read is for you to be mentally stimulated, to avoid certain kind of mental traumas and other mental problems. Secondly, stress reduction. No matter how much stress you have at school, in your personal relationships, or countless other issues faced in daily life, it all just slips away when you lose yourself in a great story. A well-written novel can transport you to other realms, while an engaging article will distract you and keep you in the present moment, letting tensions drain away and allowing you to relax. Reading helps you to reduce stress as well. Thirdly, knowledge. Yes, knowledge. Everything you read fills your head with new bit of information. Have you noticed that? And you never know when it might come in handy. The more knowledge you have, the better equipped you are to tackle any challenge you all ever face. Additionally, here is a bit of food for thought. Should you ever find yourself in these circumstances, remember that although you might lose everything else, your job, your possessions, your money, even your health, knowledge can never be taken from you. If you don't like reading, I think you should start from now. It's going to help you gain knowledge and skills. Again, vocabulary expansions. This goes with the above topic. The more you read, the more words you gain exposure to, and they will inevitably make their way into your everyday vocabulary. Oh yes, they are actually going to help you into your everyday vocabulary if you get the habit of reading. But being articulate and well-spoken is of great help in any profession, and knowing that you can speak with self-confidence can be an enormous boost of your self-esteem. Yes, it can really help. It can really help you. It could even aid in your career, as those who are well-read, well-spoken, and knowledgeable on a variety of topics tend to get promotions more quickly and more often than those with smaller vocabularies and lack of awareness of literature, scientific breakthroughs, and global events. Reading books is also vital for learning new languages, as non-native speakers gain exposure to words used in context, which will ameliorate their own speaking and writing fluency. Again, memory improvement. Do you know that reading more often improves your memory? When you read a book, you have to remember an assortment of characters, their backgrounds, ambitions, history, and nuances, as well as the various acts and subplots that weave their way through every story. That's a fair bit to remember. But brains are marvelous things and can remember these things with relative ease. Amazingly enough, every new memory you create forges new synapses, brain pathways, and strengthens existing ones, which assist in short-term memory recall as well as stabilizing moves. How cool is that? Again, stronger analytical thinking skills. Reading strengthens your thinking skills analytically. Have you ever read an amazing mystery novel and solved the mystery yourself before finishing the book? Have you? If so, you were able to put critical and analytical thinking to work by taking note of all the details provided and sorting them out to determine what to do next. That same ability to analyze details also comes in handy when it comes to critiquing the plot, determining whether it was a well-written piece, if the characters were properly developed, if the storyline ran smoothly, etc. Again, improve focus and concentration. The more you read, the more you get focused. The more your focus is being improved, the more you get concentration in one's activities. In our internet-crazed world, attention is drawn in a million different directions at once as we multitask through every day. In a single 5-minute span, the average person would divide their time between working on a task, checking email, chatting with a couple of people on social media, keeping an eye on Twitter, monitoring their smartphone, and interacting with others. This type of behavior causes stress levels to rise and lowers our productivity. When you read a book, all of your attention is focused on the story. The rest of the world just falls away, and you can immerse yourself in every fine detail you are observing. Try reading for 15 to 20 minutes before school, and you will be surprised at how much more focused you are once you get to school. Again, better writing skills. Reading helps you get writing skills, like better writing skills. It helps you write well, skillfully. This goes hand in hand with expansion of your vocabulary. Exposure to published, well-written work has a noted effect on one's own writing, as observing these cadence, fluidity, and writing styles of other authors will invariably influence your own work. In the same way that musicians influence one another and painters use techniques established by previous masters, so the writers learn how to craft prose by reading the works of others. Also, tranquility. In addition to relaxation that accompanies reading a good book, it is possible that the subject you read about can bring about immense inner peace and tranquility. Lastly, free entertainment. Though many of us like to buy books so we can annotate them and dot ear pages for future reference, they can be quite pricey. For low budget entertainment, you can visit local library and pass in the glory of the countless tomes available there for free. Libraries have books on every subject imaginable, and since they rotate their stock and constantly get new books, you will never run out of reading materials. There is a reading journal for every literate person on the planet, and whether your taste lie in a classical literature, poetry, fashion magazines, biographies, religious texts, young adult books, self-help guides, street lit, or romance novels, there is something out there to capture your curiosity and imagination. Step away from your computer for a little while, crack up a book, and replenish your soul for a little while. Right, so if you don't like reading, I believe and hope that what you have listened, that what you have gained right now is gonna influence you, is gonna interest you, is gonna impact you to equip into reading activities. Reading is very important and very relevant in your life. It helps you mentally, it helps you emotionally, it helps you build up your reading capacity. Every manner, reading is very important. So you should equip the habit of reading. From today, if you don't like reading, love it. Don't even like it, love it. And it's going to help you. I am 𝐊𝐃-𝐸𝐿, K to the D to A to the C. Subscribe to the channel if today is your first time, and watch out for more insights, for more informative, educative, and entertaining updates. It's already made. Peace out.